Hey guys, how we doing? So we're back on another Tsukuyomi video, and this has been suggested for a while. Apparently it's a little bit funny because Clyde's in the video, and I like it when there's a bit of a back and forth between somebody else and Tsukuyomi's videos. And so let's check it out. This is What If Madara Won?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Tsukuyomi here, and welcome to today's video, where we're going to be talking about my boy Madara Uchiha again. I've got his cock buried deep in my throat again today. As you can hear, I have my buddy here, Clyde the Weeaboo. Say hi, everybody.
What's up? I'm getting a suck of that dick too.
Oh
Fucking save some for me.
We both have a big fat boner for him. But anyway, so
it was Father's Day yesterday, wasn't it? So like, I was looking at my Madara shrine, jerking off a couple times. Love you, Daddy.
Yeah, Madara's great. But really quick, before we start the video, I've promoted this guy before. He is a friend of ours. He hit Clyde up on Instagram.
Just the Fanimos, dude.
He started talking back and forth, then he hit me up on Twitter. And he has a site called Fanimos.com. You can check it out. I have a link for it in the description. And so he sells like anime merch. The coolest thing I think that he has on there is a Sharingan fidget spinner, which is just like
that is awesome.
You can go get one of those. You can get like a Gamachan wallet, you know, the little frog wallet that Naruto has. You know, a whole bunch of stuff like that. Right now, he's got a summer sale going on, 70% off. You know, guy's really cool. Like we said in the last video where we promoted him, he's really awesome. He was like down to earth. He's just like a fan of ours. You know, he paid us like straight away. So you know, there's like no bullshit here. Just go check him out. Be a good person, and if you don't like anything, you don't have to buy it. Anyways, on to the video. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about what would have happened if Madara won. Didn't get wrecked by Zetsu after activating the infinite Tsukuyomi. So I'll go ahead and let you start out, Clyde, because I've been talking for a really long time.
Alright, well, we've been talking about it for a couple of hours, and I've stroked Madara's dick pretty darn firmly, but...
Yeah, most people think, like, I'm the biggest Madara stan, like, on this entire fucking website, but I was actually trying to be as fair as possible to Madara's future opponents, and Clyde was just like, nah, I'm not having it.
Pretty much the entire thing. I'm like,
fucking coxed it.
Well, he would. He'd crouch down like a slab.
And we have to explain why. Well, I mean, Kishimoto literally said in an interview, well, you see, everybody has weaknesses, right? Like, everybody has something you can exploit. Everybody has, like, a flaw. Like, there's just something about everybody that you can look at. You can be like, I got it, and capitalize on it. Madara, unfortunately, he doesn't have...
He ain't got none of that. He ain't got none of that. I mean, Itachi did state... when Itachi said against Nagato, he's like, I mean, everybody has a weakness, but Madara...
Itachi clearly hasn't met Madara before. He thought Obito and Madara were the same person. Obviously not compared.
I mean, Itachi would have won the war, didn't you know that?
Oh, yeah, obviously. That's why he wasn't brought back. Accuracy. But, so, that statement aside... Madara, okay, let me go ahead and talk about some things that people like to bring up, like Naruto being stronger than Madara because he kind of butt-fucked him, like cream-pied him right after getting the Sage of Six Paths buff, but this was Madara who had just, like, fresh off the block from fighting Guy, had no idea that Naruto had these crazy Jesus powers, and hadn't absorbed the God Tree or gotten both of his Rinnegan back. He was heavily nerfed, heavily weakened, wasn't even considering trying against this kid.
He literally stepped straight out of the ring with a fight with 8 Guy, like the big dog. And then Naruto's all like, yeah, what's up, jumps in.
He looked like he was in his base form, too, so I can't blame Madara for being surprised by this. So that's,
that's not an argument at all. That's like, he was underestimating him. And he had no idea what powers he had just gotten. That's a bullshit argument.
And he was also much, much, much weaker. You can make the argument that Madara did absorb the God Tree immediately afterwards because he was getting pressed by Naruto. And that's another point that I'm going to harp on. You can actually tell when Madara is aware that he's being overwhelmed, because after fighting for a bit with that newly buffed up Naruto, Madara does seem a little bit concerned. He's like, whoa, what happened? What did Obito do to this kid? Why is he so powerful? And you see this look of concern on his face, and then he absorbs the God Tree. But after that point, he doesn't look the slightest bit frightened. And one thing a lot of people bring up is, well, Sasuke's super fast. He's way faster than Madara. He speed blitzed him, and, well, one of those times was because of the fact that he can teleport with his Rinnegan. The other time, Madara, A, did not have both of his Rinnegan, and B, did not give a shit that Sasuke stuck up on him from behind and cut him in half.
I was going to say, if you guys recall that exact scene, Madara didn't actually really care that much. He was just surprised that they got new abilities, and he was flying away, and then he's like, oh, no,
Wait.
I've been
Yeah, he got Kakashi's eye, he popped it in, and
like,
he was just
oh,
like,
shit.
oh, Sasuke sure is fast now. He doesn't even say, oh, shit, or what a shame, or any of that. He's just like, Sasuke sure is fast now, in his head. Doesn't seem very concerned at all. And then he just goes into the Kamui dimension, takes his eye back, and then he comes out, activates the infinite Tsukuyomi, and he's like, all right, guys are getting on my nerves. You resisted the effects of it. Now I guess I have to kill you. Didn't really want to do it, but you leave me with no choice. As soon as Madara was about to start
he literally says to him, he's like, all right, I gave you the extra 5 minutes on the playground. It's time to go home. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
and he's,
like, I mean, you could have just been trapped in the infinite Tsukuyomi and been fine with it, but obviously that wasn't good enough for you. So let's get this going, boys. Buckle up. And then after that, I mean, like, available to him. I've talked about this, I think, in a couple videos before, but Madara has his perfect Susanoo, which he did not use. He has all of the Rinnegan powers, like Shinra Tensei, Bansho Tenin, Jibaku Tensei, the Diva Path, not even like Nagato, but the Diva Path, which isn't as strong as Nagato, can blow up the whole fucking Leaf Village with Shinra Tensei. Imagine what Madara could do with Shinra
that's crazy,
Tensei. And Sasuke wasn't fully used to using his Rinnegan yet, so he wouldn't be able to react.
That was like a gas station Shinra Tensei. That wasn't even like top notch. That was legit, just like
a fucking big gulp Shinra Tensei.
Nothing. Like Madara would straight like clear out an entire country if he was going full power with that thing.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, exactly. I can't see Naruto or Sasuke.
I was going to say, just to quickly clarify, you mentioned the perfect Susanoo's before. Yes, he can fucking use it. He just decided not to use it because he was literally stroking his cock the entire war. He just wanted to dick around with everybody.
The perfect Susanoo, then I can't see why.
There's no reason why it would. Why would Madara nerf himself? He can use it. He just decided not to. It's like saying he can't use Fire Style anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, just because he didn't do it, right? Yeah, he didn't use the perfect Susanoo because, like, he didn't need to. He only busted out the perfect Susanoo against Hashirama in base, and that's it.
And Kishimoto said that, like, one of the weeks during the manga's run, he said, I don't know how to kill Madara, so it's pretty obvious that he was nerfing Madara on purpose.
Yeah, it's like, how do I've created this almighty being?
Absorb all ninjutsu with the Rinnegan. And, I mean, granted, Sasuke does share all of Madara's Rinnegan abilities, but A, Sasuke wasn't sure how to use them at this point, wasn't fully aware anyway, and B, Madara has a Sage of Six Paths mode with truth-seeking orbs, so I'm sure he can counter Sasuke's Rinnegan powers just fine. I mean, like, what the fuck could they do? It's like, they have, like Madara said himself, alright, so Naruto, you have Six Paths Sage mode, Sasuke, you have Rinnegan. Well, I have both of those things, so, and I'm like 10 times as old as both of you. I think we can put that debate to rest. I just cannot see them topping Madara. You know, like, Sasuke did not speed blitz Madara. Madara just did not give a shit. He wasn't trying. And, if he was concerned by Sasuke's speed, like he was visibly about Naruto's new speed and power when Naruto first got that power up, you would have seen a different reaction, but you didn't. I'm kind of repeating myself.
No, but, like, here's the deal. He wasn't even facing off against Sasuke in that scene, so he obviously just allowed it to happen because he didn't care. And in the Naruto bit, he got caught off guard. Like, Naruto that was the thing, wasn't it? So, like,
I think it's a safe bet that they would get Kakarudio. So this is all assuming, of course, Zetsu doesn't stab Madara in the back. Let's just say Zetsu tries to stab Madara in the back, and Madara, as he should have, sees Zetsu with one of his limbo clones from behind, and he's like, yeah, none of that. Fuck off.
Fuck out of here with that bitch stuff.
I can't trust anybody. Would have slapped Zetsu, and then Naruto and Sasuke would have gotten the same treatment, and then that would have been that. Infinite Tsukuyomi would have happened. But more interestingly is, like, the subject is that we wanted to talk about is what would happen after all this. If Madara, won, beat them. But let's talk about fucking the Zetsus and shit, because, like, he would have to worry about, the Infinite Tsukuyomi turning people into Zetsu and shit. But
we did. I said to Swag, like, well, he would be watching them with his eyes, and he would notice the chakra would change.
He would just be like, hold on a second, because it's stated that the Infinite Tsukuyomi affects people's chakra, and, like, slowly turns them into Zetsu. And he'd be like, hold on just a second. And then he would see what's going on exactly with his Rinnegan, and he'd be like,
Inspect the gadget.
Let me just fucking fix that. Let me tweak how the Infinite Tsukuyomi works real quick, and that would be that. So no need to worry about the Zetsu. Even if that couldn't happen, let's just assume it could. If he couldn't fix the Infinite Tsukuyomi and he realized what was going on, he'd be like, oh, fuck. this just went straight down the fucking toilet. Guess I get
done goofed.
Done goofed.
My bad, everybody. Let me Renee Tensei everybody I killed, and that would be that. But assuming that doesn't happen, it'd be just fine. Everybody would be in their paradise. And so here are the 3 hypothetical scenarios we have after this.
Right, this is
Madara
interesting.
would fight against Hagoromo, presumably because Hagoromo would just be like, well, fuck, I guess I have to fight
I have to
now.
step
He would
in
fight
now.
against Toneri, and he would fight against Momoshiki and Kinshiki. So Hagoromo gets stomped, like, no question about that, because
Right.
like, he's
Madara
weakened because he gave
would-
Naruto and Sasuke powers.
Madara would bend him over his knee and slap him on the ass. Like,
Yeah.
that's how easy it would be.
Yeah, like, 'cause, again, he can only stay for a short period of time, like, on some Super Saiyan 3 Goku shit.
Right, yeah.
Again, he's weakened because he gave Naruto and Sasuke, like, all of his power. Yeah, it's, like, looking really bad for him. I don't even think we need to argue about this. Hagoromo
Right, yeah, it
just
makes
gets
sense.
shit on. He would probably have to start summoning people from the afterlife like he did with all of the Kage just to fight against Madara, and that wouldn't work out too well.
Oh, that would be bad. Especially because it's like, base form Madara alone dealt with the 5 Kage. Like,
Yeah,
that would
just like
trash
nothing,
Mecha
yeah.
Rikudo Madara.
Yeah,
would do.
weakened Edo base Madara, no less. So
Ooh, yeah, that would be a slaughterhouse. That would be like World Stars type shit. You'd have people yelling out on the streets, World Star, World Star.
So Toneri is actually a pretty fun. It is a pretty fun fucking subject to talk about because for some reason people think Toneri is as strong as Madara, even though that was never stated in the movie. And Toneri lost to Biju Sage Mode Naruto when Naruto clearly still has his Sage 6 Paz mode. Like you can tell, he has the pigmentation around the eyes, which he does not have when he uses Sage 6 Paz mode. So the Toneri is kind of like fodder if we're talking the realm of fucking Madara.
Yeah.
But give him some credit, like he can cut the moon in half and shit. He does have
Which is
the similar powers to the Rinnegan
pretty
with the
decent.
Tenseigan with his ability to push and pull shit. I mean, like he can use people as puppets, all that sort of stuff. But if Madara 1 have access to, that would just like it just null and voids the whole debate. You don't even have to talk about whether Madara could beat Toneri. Madara would have 2 paths of pain that are unstoppable.
And guess who they are?
Naruto and Sasuke. And if he really wanted to go overboard, right, he would also have Obito with his double Mangekyo Sharingan, enhanced by his Madara's 6 paths chakra. And it could be like, well, Obito wouldn't be able to use his Sharingan powers because Madara is Rinnegan. Like, no, if he doesn't have an actual Rinnegan like this, his
Like pain. Like
Jack-
the paths of pain.
like-
yeah, just like the paths of pain. And people are confused. Because, like, that means, like, Naruto would also have the Rinnegan too, in that sense, because it would transmit to all of the paths.
So, he has these new paths of pain of his, and so he's got, like, Sasuke with all of the Rinnegan powers, his perfect Susanoo, Amaterasu, Fire Style, Naruto with the 6 paths abilities, and Obito with the unstoppable Kamui. He has Naruto and Sasuke who are alone going to fucking shit on
That's cool.
Toneri. Like, no questions about it. And then Madara has all of his great powers, like, Truth-Seeking Aura, Chibaku Tensei, Bansho Ten, Shinra Tensei, Soul Absorption, Fire Style, Wood Style,
Damn.
Lightning Style. Oh yeah, not to mention Limbo. His 4 invisible clones that you can't see unless you have a Rinnegan, or
Yeah.
they just
And, like, literally
Bad powers.
one-shot tail beast. Like, fucking...
in base. They can one-shot tail beast. Toneri gets cucked. I'll go ahead and let you speak. Like, what do you think Toneri
Pooped
can do
on.
against Naruto, Sasuke, Obito, and Madara?
He'd be like swinging that moon cutter attack around like a fucking fly swatter, and he'd be missing, and then he would just get absolutely stomped because he'd have Naruto and Sasuke zipping around him like light speed, crazy ass, like people on crack, and then you got Madara sitting over there literally jerking off and tapping him like, oh yeah.
All of his wood clones and stuff just walking around with perfect 6 paths Susanoo.
Jesus Christ.
He would be so bored at that point from sitting around that he would try and make the fight last as long as possible. Like, he would just toy with Toneri.
Do you want me to give you some of my chakra? Like, come on, like, make this fun for me, please. Like, I'll heal you.
Imagine the shit talking. He would embarrass Toneri. Toneri would get...
He wouldn't be trying to shit talk. He would actually be like, dude, I'm so bored. Like, he wouldn't even realize it. He would just be bored from years of fucking sitting around. And he has all of the chakra that he needs from the people trapped in the infinite Tsukuyomi that he can siphon if he so chooses. So, I mean, like, Toneri gets, like, fodderized, bro. It's not even fucking funny. This would be, like, such a dick slap.
Honestly, he just absolutely stomps. Like, there's no contest. Toneri would throw a fit like what he did against Naruto. He'd start screaming,
Get
going
really
crazy.
just
Yeah, exactly. It'd just be really bad. Like, there's no more, I can't say it in any more ways than that. But Kage, why would Toneri you be your first place? I don't fucking know. He comes down.
No. Here's the deal. Well, here's the deal. All right. The fact that Naruto in the movie was able to take on Toneri like that, if you're saying that Naruto right there could take Madara six paths with like fully powered both eyes, no, not today.
Yeah, Biju Sage mode, not even 6 paths mode. LOL. Yeah, so there's that. But again, people are like, why would you be in the first place? I don't fucking know. Like, wants the Tenseigan. So Toneri wouldn't even have the Tenseigan if he came to fight Madara, because he would.
Would he still come anyway? Because he'd be bored as fuck.
He would come to try and get the Tenseigan and realize that the whole world is under Madara.
All right. This is what would happen. No, this is what would happen. All right, they'd square off, and Madara would be like, all right, well, what?
Yeah, he
would give him the Byakugan and stuff.
Cell shit. Yeah, he would be like on some Vegeta versus Cell shit. Like
it is. That's exactly what he'd do. He'd be like, yeah, go perfect form a day.
Let me see it. I guarantee it is not as long or beautiful as mine.
Go on, whip it out. Go on, stroke it. Yeah, let me see that.
Yeah, makes sense. Summon Naruto and Sasuke and
give me a fight.
Get these two, then we'll talk. Then we'll talk about you actually fighting me.
He'd be like, well, here's your first challenge.
I don't think we need to keep going on about the slaughter that Madara versus Toneri is. So let's move on to...
I don't even think you can upload that to Pornhub. Like, that would be classed as rape.
Madara versus Momoshiki is, like, the one that I could actually see going down. Like, because, like, you could, like, just say, like, Toneri probably just wouldn't show up because he would realize that the Earth is a lost cause and it's fucked.
Yeah.
But Momoshiki would be like, oh, so there's a new god tree on Earth, you know, like forming a new fruit because of this Madara dude. Let's go fight him, take the fruit, go back home. And then Momoshiki would be surprised to realize that in the amount of time it's taken him to get there, Madara has gone Super Saiyan 3 because of all of the chakra that he's gathered from people. And now he has Naruto, Sasuke, and Toneri as paths of pain.
And Obito.
Oh yeah, and Obito with his, 6 paths enhanced perfect Susanoo.
So he can,
God.
And with the buff that Toneri would get from all of Madara's powers, he could probably cut the planet in half, to be honest. Like, and that's something that's not even a contest at all, man. Momoshiki.
Well, no, let's be fair about it. Momoshiki's really strong. Naruto and Sasuke as adults him and like kind of try, dude. They were like, they were kind of pushing it. Except Sasuke didn't use, like, a Amaterasu. Like, he did pull out the Susanoo. Naruto did pull out the Kyuubi mode in that fight. But it was primarily just to take out that lava golem that Momoshiki summoned. Like, you can tell they were trying to beat Momoshiki, but they weren't trying nearly as hard as they were in their fight.
They went in that position where, like, they were inside Sasuke's Susanos, and they were like, oh my god, the world's really gonna end. Madara and the Kaguya scene, you know how they were, like, everybody was shit.
Yeah, like, they were like, we are fucked, dude. What do we do? Where, like, and they were just like, oh, yeah. But like here, they were just like, oh, all right, yeah, no, there's nobody who can take the two of us out together. And like, okay, you got the argument, like, well, Momoshiki can absorb ninjutsu and then shoot it back at his enemy with twice the power, but like,
Madara would work that out very fast.
Yeah, Madara would figure that out.
Like, there's a reason too. I mean, as soon as Sasuke showed off his abilities, it took like three, battles with him.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, okay, I get how your Rinnegan works now.
He's like a math wizard. He's like, oh, I understand the physics.
Something as fucking simple as you shoot it and he holds his hand up and then he shoots it back at you. Like, that would take like 1 or 2 looks and Madara would be like, he can do that. The thing about Madara is I guarantee he wouldn't go all out at the beginning because A, he wants to fuck around with this guy, and B, that's a poor strategy decision. That's a poor tactical move.
What was the year gap between Toneri and Momoshiki?
It was a while because Boruto wasn't even born.
Well, there you go. That's like a good solid decade plus, and he's just like, oh, I'm so fucking bored right now. Like, you better last.
Yeah, but what I was saying is he wouldn't go all out because, again, that's not only is that out of character for Madara, but that's a poor tactical decision. Even if Madara was fighting all out, he would, hit Momoshiki with like baseline attacks to start out. And Momoshiki, being the cocky fuck that he is, would be like, this is the best you got, have it back at 2 times power. And then Madara would be like, oh, well, guess I better not fire any, like, super strong jutsu at his arm. Yeah. I guess I can just cuck him with my Limbo and my Susanoo, and I can pull him close with Bancho Tenin, so there's nothing he can fucking do. And Naruto and Sasuke are, like, I just imagine Momoshiki rolling up and Madara just sitting in a fucking swivel chair, and, like, he just spins around and he's like, I've been waiting for you. You know, twirling his mustache and then Toneri, Naruto, Sasuke, and Obito land. Like,
oh, for sure. We need to make it clear though. Like,
So
he would have
funny.
beaten Naruto and Sasuke had Zetsu. I mean, sorry,
I don't
Kishimoto.
think
Not,
we need to repeat ourselves. I don't want people to stop watching.
no, but I just want to make it clear. But like, I mean, they've already listened this far through. I just want to say thanks for sticking around. But yeah, like, it's as plain as day, man. Madara is hands down like unstoppable in comparison to every other villain. If had he won, that's it. It would have been game over for everything in
His
existence.
dick is so big, dude. Like, that's just all I can say about it. He will
Man,
fuck your girlfriend.
The only thing I can see being
And there is nothing you can do about it. But anyways, thank you guys as always for watching the video all the way to the end. Make sure to go check out Phantomos, link in the description. Get yourself starring on Fidget Spinner. You know, beat cancer like the rest of us. Make sure to go subscribe to Clyde if you haven't already.
smash that subscribe
And
button.
if you're new here, well, subscribe to me. Please, it'll make me happy. Yeah, until the next video. Yeah, I'm about to hit 200K. Pretty nice. But anyways, till my next video, I'll talk to you later. Swekage out. Bye.
Sweet. That was pretty cool. I like the concept of he'd use the 6 paths and have like Naruto, Sasuke, Obito. Like that'd just be. Can you imagine? That'd be crazy. That'd be so crazy. It was a shame that they just like jibbed him off at the end. Madara, like, but I suppose they needed to. But they made him so goddamn powerful. It was like impossible. So yeah, thank you guys very much for suggesting that, and thank you guys very much for watching. What did you guys think of that? What did you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. I'll see you guys. Next time.